And we're back at it like a savage. Rednation in the cut. What's good with y'all, man? What's good with y'all? All right, so Rednation is losing his voice again. Shit happens, right? But today's a special video. We're gonna dive right into it, right? Today's a special video. Ever since they released 2K23's new updates and stuff like that, and was talking about the builder and how it was going to be very similar to next gen, I said to myself, let me take this opportunity and go onto the next gen builder and show you how to manipulate this builder, so when you guys play 2K23, you have an idea on what that's going to look like. I know a lot of you guys don't have next gen, so I'm doing this for y'all. And for the people who do have it, think of it as a tutorial. You may even learn something. And the video ain't gonna be too long. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and smash the notification bell. Let's get right into it. All right. So very similar to anything else inside the builder, you're going to be starting with your height, your weight, and your wingspan, and your body type, right? Body type doesn't really matter. That's what people say, but it's actually not true. It actually does matter. The different types of body types would help you determine different levels of contest, right? Contrary to popular belief, the idea behind it is the wider your frame, the easier it is that you can kind of attach yourself to the person who's running towards the rim, or somebody who's trying to lay up, or you trying to attach to somebody who's shooting the ball. That's the idea behind the body weights. But it doesn't always work. Anyway, so we have different heights, right? And as you can see, as I'm lowering my height, I'm a power forward on this particular build, but as I'm lowering my height, you can see it's increasing these stats on the side. Now, this is a significantly different from what you guys are accustomed to. The reason why is because, as you can see, as I'm increasing weight, right? Let's say I go minimum height but maximum weight, and then maximum wingspan. You can see what I'm kind of doing with the build, right? See how I'm kind of manipulating the build, right? Just the main stats, the maximum stats, right? And then when you get into the build, right? When you get into the build, this is where things get kind of cool. So for 2K23, they already announced that the badge system is different. What they have is basically tiers, but the stats on how you get your badges work exactly the same. I'm going to give you an example, right? So if we look at driving dunks, right? See, I gave myself a 99 driving dunk, which also increased my driving layup because these two things are attached, right? You see, it gave me 18 points. You'll basically receive X amount of badge points, and then you'll be able to invest into the bronze category until you get enough bronze finishing badges, and then silver finishing badges, then gold finishing badges, and then to top it off with the Hall of Fame finishing badges. But you have to meet the prerequisites for the previous badge. So what that means, right? You see how I'm looking here, and it says like acrobat, right? Let's say acrobat was a bronze badge. Oh no, perfect. Let's say fearless finisher is the bronze badge. You got to have fearless finisher so you can go down into the next tree of the silver badges. You see what I'm saying? And then the next tree after that goes into the gold badges, and the next tree after that goes into the Hall of Fame badges, right? I don't think, from the way they're explaining it, and quote me, feel free to quote me, but the way they're explaining it and the way Mike Wang explained it was that you don't get to purchase like fearless finisher Hall of Fame, fearless finisher silver, bronze, whatever, right? From my understanding, it's just bronze. You get fearless finisher, and then you go down, and then you get like mouse in the house, which is silver, right? And like the better the badge, the higher the quality of that badge is going to be, right? So that's just an example, just so you guys can have an idea of like how that's going to work. Now, what I would like to do, what I'm going to get into, right? We're going to lower all of these stats around because like I want to talk about something that's super duper important, right? And that's how you're going to be using your attributes. Okay, so we sit here at 25 overall. When you have it, everything is at 25. All of your stats are at 25. Now, there are two major secrets about 2K, and it's something that I apply to myself when I'm making builds. Okay, and I want you guys to do the same thing when you make your build. And if you're listening, if you're paying attention, this is special sauce. This is going to make you demigods. No cap. All right, watch this. First thing you want to do, all of your physicals, do not worry about the physicals. You're going to do your physicals last when you do this. Trust me, there's a reason for it, right? Next, what we're going to do, let's say you're making a shooting build, a shooting big, right? I'm using big as an example, right? But like, let's say, boom, it's going to look like this, right? But what I'm going to do, and you're going to see this right here, right? I'm actually going to move my points and lower it to the increments of 76 or anything with a 6. So what I mean by that is, if you want a 56 perimeter defense, you can have that, because at 99 overall, it'll be a 60. Everything is done in brackets of 10. And because things are done in a bracket of 10, right, what you want is, you always want to have that 66, that 76, that 86, right? So you can meet the next bracket at 99. The goal is to get the 99 overall. That is the goal, right? So do it like that, and then you'll be able to truly maximize your build. And you'll see, as I'm putting things on the 66 marker, right? And I'm just going to show you, right? As you can see, as I'm putting more things onto the builder, right? This right here, like post control, you know, Red Nation's a post scorer. I may actually hit it with the little 86. But look at this right here, right? That's a 70 close shot, a 70 driving layup, a 70 driving dunk, a 70 standing dunk, right? A 90 post control, an 80 mid range, an 83 point, right? A 70 free throw, and then we only have 53 overall. We not even at 60 yet, and we already a super well-balanced breakfast, right? Like, we're gonna go crazy. Watch this, right? Watch this. Watch what I'm gonna do here. Watch what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna hit that bitch with a 76, right? We're gonna max this out, right? Go to 76. Now we got an 80 ball handle on this big, right? Look, speed with ball, right? Now you can argue, you can go to the 69, but it's not gonna make a difference. It does everything in increments of 10. So 66, that's a 70, that's 70 speed with ball, right? As a big, that's decent. And look at the badge layout already. I'm only a 71 overall, and look at my badge layout, right? 15, 19, 19, right? Cool things is gonna happen here. Watch this, another one, 66, right? We can say 76 here, right? Steal, everybody needs steal, right? Another 66, right? Block, I'm a big man, I gotta be able to block. 86 block, that's a 90 block. That's insane, right? Then we're gonna bring this up right here, boom, boom, right? That's a 88 overall, right? Now you have more points to tweak around. But here's what we're gonna do now, right? Let's say, like, this is just playing around with the builder, right? Like, we're gonna max this out, right? But we follow the same rules. We follow the same rules. You know why? Because we want that next bracket. We want the next bracket. Now, if you're a big that like prioritizes like high strengths, max your strength. Feel free, right? Because that actually does make a slight difference, especially when it comes into ties, right? But like, you shouldn't need it because there's not too many people out there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna bother you. Now, the reason why you see me make max stamina, it actually doesn't change anything. If you look, right, my overall only went up by 1 by giving it a 99. Now we have about 7, 8-ish, right? Attribute more to spend for the build, right? And like, this is just me testing. This isn't even a real build. This is just me playing with the builder so I can give you those examples, right? But watch this, right? Let's say we want a higher driving dunk, done, right? Let's say we want more shooting badges, right? Boom, done, right? Let's say we want better pass accuracy. We want that 86, it's there, right? Like, let's say let's see what else is a good one. Let's say, right, we want more defense, right? We might fuck around and make our defense a 90. You know what I'm saying? Because we have the attributes to spend, right? It's like, all right, cool. We want a higher fucking vertical. We want a 90 vert. 90 vert is right there for you. Always account for the +4. You know what I'm saying? Now at this point, we're just kind of mid-maxing, right? And it's like, all right, cool. So this is a 76, right? The only time we're gonna break that mode on, like, okay, we're just gonna kind of dabble and see like what we want more of. Obviously, you guys probably gonna want more shooting badges, right? So you can go this way, but it doesn't give you no more shooting badges, so that doesn't make sense. So go back to the 76. Let's try this. That does give another shooting badge. You see what I'm saying? But if you choose not to take the shooting badge, you can have a 90, fuck that. We can have a 90 free throw right there, right? And then put a point into the mid-range, or take another point into the shooting, to the 3-point. Look, boom, now we actually have an additional point to spend for shooting badges, right? And then we put another point in here just so we can max out on the 99, right? Now, this is the idea when you're creating your build, right? This is how you mid-max. This is how you really break that down, right? And now, mind you, for most of you guys, you may not want post control. You may not want standing dunk. That's 2 potential places that don't even matter to you, which means you can have higher attributes on other builds. You know what I mean? Done. Now we're getting into the primary and secondary takeover. This works exactly the same for 2K23 that it does for 2K22 next gen, right? There's so many different takeovers that I could get, but I'm a post scorer, so y'all know what I'm getting into. We getting that advanced post take. You know what I'm saying? To get truly sweaty with these weak ass niggas, right? And then we're gonna go with a dagger. This is the one we're gonna go right here, right? And then that's gonna be how I'm rocking. But you rock with whatever you want. You're gonna have all of these badges, and it's crazy. It's gonna go nuts, right? And then it's gonna tell you what you made. A two-way playmaker. They capping. I'm not a two-way playmaker. I'm a demigod, right? But like, it's cool though, right? Chris Webber, Draymond Green, Julius Randle, whatever, right? But like, you can truly mess around with this builder to get the stuff that you want. A lot of people were complaining. They were like, bro, it's bullshit because like you have all of these extra things you can do with this build, and people are making these demigod builds and it's breaking the game. That's the whole point though. Have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to give you guys this video and show you this so you guys can see how to manipulate the builder to your advantage. If you made it to the end of this video, man, all I ask is that you hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new and smash the notification bell. If you made it to the end, drop down in the comments below and let me know what type of build you want in 2K23, and I'm gonna go ahead and make it for you and show you how I would manipulate it so you can have some ideas on like a prerequisite, because I know not everybody's good with the builder, right? I'll make your build for you. Drop it in the comments. This has been your boy Red Nation, man. Stay up, stay blessed, stay fucking toxic.